almost $200 to get.
Yeah, so yeah, the
What are we talking about? Uh, I always wait for the precons because they typically plummet in price. I get them on eBay for like a fourth of the actual price. Most of the time. It depends on if there's a card that comes out that turns out to be busted or whatever, but a lot of the ones that I've bought, you get them on eBay for pretty dirt cheap. I figure I just buy them at that cheap price and then 5 years from now they'll be worth more. Inevitably, as all sealed products seems to happen. Alright, so we don't have a spell table yet? Oh, we do? Oh, there it is. Gotcha.
yeah, it's like basically the I think they'll it's strong. There are already pretty. It's going to allow efficient. We're talking about because or
Rigged. Alright, just so you guys are aware, I forgot to ask in the chat, but I am live on YouTube, but I have you guys muted for this whole time, just so you guys are aware. But I'll unmute after, and if well, if, yeah, well, that is if everybody's fine with being on the YouTubes. Yeah, let me unmute you guys. Alright, whoever's first, looks like Kusa?
Yep. All
Go
right. So you
for
want
it.
me to talk about? Okay. So we are doing Kamigawa, and we have a rule 0 where you're allowed to partner old block Kamigawa commanders. So I am doing Reki, the history of Kami what Reki, and I'm doing tomorrow Azami's Familiar. The idea being that Simic card draw, the tomorrow's card filtering, and just kind of play a control type build, and hopefully combo off again. So that's my deck.
Awesome. And you're currently in first place, right?
Yes, yeah, I am at 20, and I
I saw
think
you got like 7 points last week or something.
6. I got 6 last week.
What a baller.
Yeah, sorry. I have not. I have alt win conned every week. 3 straight times I've alt win conned. I have not once gotten the MVP in for because I mean I feel like MVP. I mean like whatever. It doesn't. I don't know why I'm talking, but yeah. Just point being that yeah. It's this alt win con thing. Like 18 of my 20 points are because of the alt win con. So, but
It happens.
yeah.
I got alt win con the first week on accident. That was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Chiska Decaphile. Like,
Yeah, whoops.
oh, I have 13 cards. Okay.
I actually, well, I could have
Or I
chosen
have 12,
not
and you had
to,
the
but-
ability to draw. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I have the ability to do it. Do I just win or like?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Oh my god, I looked at your deck. Group hug. Oh my god.
I played against it, and
Yeah.
it was funny that his plan is to go for second place, and ultimately he was trying to help me win because I was on that path to win, and then we ended up both getting tied for second place.
So far, 100%
okay,
win rate. As far as me getting second every time or first, it's worked
so yeah,
brilliantly.
I mean, I don't. I guess I'm curious, like, because I guess you get the prize is the top 2.
I think the top
and
3 people get prizes. I think
Oh well, yeah. So
in the
3
league.
get sleeves. Yeah, 3 get sleeves. 1 and 2 get like whatever the prize is.
Oh,
I think it's,
okay.
like a bundle or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just. I mean, I just curious as to how this ends up. I mean, I feel like if I get a couple of points, I should probably be okay.
I don't think you can lose. I don't think you can. Like, I'd have to alt win con to even tie you. Actually, I can alt win con
Yeah.
to beat you if you get 0 points.
So, yes, in order for you to fall out of top 2, both TPG and I would somehow need to alt win con and do more.
Yeah, it would be impossible. You've got first locked. I'm pretty sure.
Well, first or second, I guess I don't. But yeah. So
It'd be
and
pretty
the
rough.
other thing is,
Well, I
the
can
other thing-
guarantee you I'm not getting alt win con. So
yeah,
All right, well, let's
but,
finish deck intros. So
oh,
you got
sorry,
villain.
yeah,
Villain, go
sorry, we
for
were
it.
talking-
Go next.
all right, well, I'm playing the most brain dead out of everything Kamigawa, and that's Light Paws. It's just mono white, auras, smash face. That's pretty much it. Turner sideways, and then, I mean, if you got vigilance and just brain dead, again, smash face.
Yeah, it gets pretty out of hand pretty quick.
Oh, it does.
Then you got I don't know, dangerously safe. You go next with also another
Yeah.
Reki deck.
So I'm playing. So I have played everybody
Which is
but
Dread in the league.
the Light Paws in this pod so far. I played TPG week 2, I want to say, and I played maybe week 1. Yeah, week 1. I played
Well done.
Josh. I played Josh week 2. I'm playing Yoshimaru, so I am taking the advantage of the fact that there is one card from the new commander or from the new Kamigawa set that has partner, and that is Yoshimaru Ever Faithful, which says it's a 1/1 for 1 that says whenever a legendary permanent enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on her. And I'm playing Reki, who draws a card every time you cast a legendary spell. The goal of this was just to, make a big dog go and swing. Most of this time, this deck has turtled until I get to one of my alternate win cons, which is why I'm tied up with TPG in the league right now. This is a questionable keep, but I think I will keep it.
Yeah, I'm keeping mine.
All right, and finally, I'm playing Kami of the Crescent Moon with Shizuku Color of Autumn. My entire goal for this month's league was to basically build a deck that was almost a shoe-in guaranteed for second. It was the goal. The goal was like a group hug deck that I just team up with whoever's in the winning position and speed up the game to the point where the games feel like they're on turn 30 when we're on turn like 5 or 6, which has actually happened pretty consistently. Last week I did a join forces. I was at a collective voyage. Somebody actually dark ritualed from more land. I was like, this is great. I love this deck.
I'm going to 6.
We actually had lost because the Hinata player killed everybody when he had all the mana, but you know, it was still fun.
I played with. It wasn't it. I know I played with everybody here, and I'm trying to remember which weeks I played with which.
I think we played week 2.
Okay. But yeah, I remember Cyborn when it was yours, like it was. Oh my god, this is my 3rd straight 1 land hand.
Keep it. 5. Do it. You won't.
Probably shouldn't.
But I remember. I think I went down to 5 when I played that other game with you, Sinborn, because I think you had mentioned, it's an advantage to start with less cards.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that end up having to discard because they don't have any kind of max hand size, and you'll be drawing 2, 3, 4 times a turn if the deck runs as well as it's supposed to, at least.
All right, but I'm most likely going to keep on 5. I have plenty of land here. Right. Let's see. This is not what I really want, though.
Yeah. I kept my 7. It's a somewhat questionable keep, but
this is okay.
I'm keeping.
Not what I wanted to start. Maybe I'll draw.
Actually, kind of a useless hand, but whatever.
I had 4 lands to choose from in that selection though, so at least I know that I won't be mana screwed to start. So all right, I am good on 5 if everybody else is good.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Well,
let's rock.
Good luck, everybody. And I will draw. And I will start with a command tower. Say go.
Yeah. Draw. Alright, well, let's start. Plains, tap. Soul Ring, tap.
Again.
Pearl Medallion.
God damn.
I had a play test where I had a Soul Ring into Thought Vessel, and I was pretty excited.
And
both times you've had like 4 mana or 5 mana like turn 2.
Well, the first time we played it was with Soul Ring.
Yeah.
But all right, pass.
All right. How do I do the thing? There we go. Maybe. Well, I'll figure it out. All right, draw, island, and pass.
Draw. Plains, and I'll do the same thing I've done every game, which is play my commander, Yoshimaru.
Yep.
There's
pass.
All right.
The one thing I should have done is my second commander should have been a 1-drop, so I could get first blood every week.
It's great. I gotta tell you, it's the reason I'm here.
So not shuffled.
Actually, the reason I'm here is
that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a 4.
Because you're a skilled player and you deserve to be here.
Thank you for lying to yourself, but you know.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 2, play Time of Need, and I'm going to go find a legendary creature. And sorry, I should say any response to Time of Need.
Force of Will.
I'm good.
Oh no, I'm joking.
Are you gonna pay 1
Well,
for that?
I could have Swan Song.
Yeah. Yes.
But
I am very aware. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about Swan Song.
Nah, most of my counter spells are literally in here just to prevent like something crazy from happening if I need to. If it's an all-win con, I don't care because then I get second no matter what, so I'm not gonna counter that.
Yeah.
Right.
But if somebody for some reason is targeting me, which hasn't happened yet, really,
Yeah.
then I'll prevent some stuff from happening. I actually took out all the fogs because I'm like, I haven't fogged a single person. It hasn't come up. Everybody's won by alt win cons.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the alt win con to go away.
Well, it's going away, but then combos are being allowed, so it might be worse.
I'd rather have alt win cons than infinites.
I mean, I'm just gonna. I'm running white, blue, black. I'm gonna be able to. There's so many cheap combos
Yeah.
Hook up gear for.
and combo disruption too.
All right, I'm pass.
Untap. Draw.
I can neither confirm nor deny that $50 of my next month's deck will be Heliod Walking Ballista combo. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's worth it.
So let's do this. Pay 1 white.
I don't know what I'm
for-
doing next month.
Ooh. 1 white for Light Paws.
Oh, nice. We love to see it. And now you're doing the Robe of Stars.
Now I'm doing 1 white for Robe of Stars.
Robe of Stars does not trigger Light Pause, though.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. But at least I can pop it on there. And yeah, you know what? Let's get that on there. Any response to the equip?
Nope.
All right, so I still have 1 colorless floating. It's just gonna go away, and I'm gonna pass.
All right. Draw. Play an island. I'll play Kami of the Crescent Moon. So it begins.
Group hug.
Pass a turn. So 2 cards a
draw
turn.
Cards.
Yep.
Draw
I draw
all the
2.
cards.
Oh my god. I can't believe that I'm in heaven. So first of all, I'm gonna give everyone some green fixing. Have a Yavi Maya
Yes.
Cradle of Growth trigger. Put a +1/+1 counter.
I
That's
have.
nice.
It's good because I had no forests in my hands.
Yeah, everyone now has forests.
I actually added that card in just because of that
I
reason.
play Yavi Mane at turn 2. I might have kept it earlier. But...
I'm gonna play Soul Ring, use Soul Ring and Yavi Maya for my own Azusa Lost But Seeking. The first time I've actually gotten to play my Azusa in
Nice.
any game. So I'm gonna play a Reliquary Tower and a Plains. I'm gonna use both of them, tapping the Reliquary Tower for green to play a Sithis Harvest Sand trigger again. This is the most explosive turn I've ever had. And Josh, I'm going to swing at you for 4 with Yoshimaru for that sweet first blood.
Yep.
I wish
And
I would
that'll
have played Azusa as my secondary commander. I don't. Shizuka was useless.
Every week I have wished I'd played Azusa. But that is my turn.
All right. I'm gonna draw 2.
That is also the end of anything interesting I'll be doing for some time. That is the downside, is that my hand is no longer gas.
Oh, you're drawing 2 a turn though, so.
I'm gonna
That's
play
true.
this Flooded Grove.
It taps for green.
Yes. I am going to tap and play Reki and pass.
Untap my forests. Draw. Well, this
Your
is
dual
interesting.
lands over there. Holy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Thought this
I
was a
did
budget
just give
deck.
everyone dual land.
I actually added that one in there as well. In this deck.
Oh,
I was
actually,
trying to
forgot
find
it's draw
ways to.
2.
Yeah.
I like your 1, so well that didn't do anything for me.
I mean, you effectively have 6 mana this turn. I think you're alright.
Yeah.
Unless you have just lands in hand, I guess then you'd be pretty sad.
No, I don't. You know, I'm just gonna pass.
That doesn't sound good. Alright, untap,
I
draw
mean, I
2.
could do things, but they're not effective to the board state as of right now.
Play Makoko, center of the sea.
Makoko Forest.
Makoko Forest. Yeah, nice colorless green land.
I can drop people cards.
I'll play a Thought Vessel. And pass the turn.
Awesome. Untap. Up. Draw 2. I'll play a V2 Ghazi, the city tree that is also a forest. I will play a tapped Croson Verge that is also a forest. I will do this correctly. I will play Reki, my other commander. Trigger Yoshimaru.
Yep.
I will attempt to cast Heliod Suncrown. On cast, I will get 2 draws. And I will gain a life. Are there any responses?
Nope.
All good.
I didn't draw into another land, so that's that.
Sad.
But Yoshimaru does go up to 5 counters. I guess it's just a good idea to just keep swinging at a certain point. So, Josh, coming to you for 6.
Okay. I am now at 10 Yoshimaru.
I also understand that this is probably the worst thing I do. On a purely competitive level for all the viewing audience, I should just be trying to hit TPG because he is the closest threat to me for points, and I cannot catch up to Josh. But I'm playing this as if this is a normal game and not playing for points because I've decided I wanted to do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll pass.
the point system. That was the reason why I built the deck this way, is because I kind of wanted to like abuse the point system in a way.
Right. Draw 2.
I don't know if I'm gonna do the same for next month, even though these are the funnest games I've had in a while.
This is the most explosive I've ever seen this deck. This deck usually misfires around turn 3, so this has been great.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to tap 1 and play Hope of Girapur. Trigger Reki. I'm going to I'm gonna tap 2 and play Baral, Chief of Compliance, Trigger Reki.
Card is good.
Alright, and I am going to Did I main phase this? Hold.
Does the black bar prevent Spell Table from knowing what a card is? You know
No,
what I'm
I was
saying?
able to click on it.
I can't click it.
Sorry.
There we go.
It's probably just taking its sweet ass time.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to main phase Reality Shift Yoshimaru.
Oh.
Oh, that is an interesting. That's a
Well,
That's a
you
cool
can't- You're gonna if you're gonna keep coming at me, I'm gonna.
yeah. No. I'm wondering what I want to do with the. Oh yeah, Reality Shift is just exile. It does not. No, that's the correct choice.
Yeah,
I
it
was gonna
exiles
stop
it
coming
and
at you
I think
because
you manifest the top. Is that the
yeah, I
one?
manifest the top. Do I get to look at it? Is the question. And
Yeah.
the answer is yes. I can look at manifested cards of my own.
Yep.
Cool. No, that's probably correct. I was going to stop coming at you, but I think that's also probably correct.
Yeah,
That's not-
Yoshimaru's
not
gonna get
according
out of
to
hand
what you
real
were
quick.
saying. I thought it was just gonna be keep on.
No, I probably wouldn't have attacked with you next turn because I probably would have tried to activate
maybe
Yoshi.
Maybe I should have asked before.
Oh no, that's fine. It's still correct. I would have. I was going to try to gain life, and the thing is, your blocker that you would have used the hope doesn't gain me life. I was going to give Yoshimaru life link, and attack with it. But this works too. This is fine.
Okay.
Plus, I get to cast it again.
Yeah,
It's great. Yoshimaru getting to 5 counters is already pretty wild, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You said you passed, or you still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Untap. 1, 2. Oh boy. This is interesting. What to do? You know, I'm gonna pass.
Look, there is value in just accumulating value.
Yeah.
Untap.
I mean,
draw,
look at all
choose.
these dual lands.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Island.
It's also a forest.
True.
You mean a
Yeah,
tropical
You've
island?
got a whole bunch of tropical islands out there. I'm jealous.
Dude, trops are great.
Look
They
at all
are.
my savannas.
You know you want to play Shizuko. With those
No, I think I'm
commander
gonna. Don't worry. I think I'm gonna do something that's better for the group as a whole, potentially.
The Furious Puzzle Box.
I'll tap one of these for green, and play Heartbeat of Spring. So whenever a player taps land for a mana, that player adds an additional mana that land produced.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Then I'll tap this for 2 green, and this for also 2 green. Why not? I'll play Tempt with Discovery. So this has Tempting Offer. Search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield. Each opponent may do the same. And for each opponent that does that, I get another land. It's any land, by the way. So I will go
Yes.
get my land, and then
I
let
will
me know.
absolutely.
I will
I'm-
do that too.
Cool. Sure. Go ahead. Get your multitude of lands. I will
Yeah.
definitely need the ramp.
Any land, right?
Yep,
It
any
is
land,
any
and it
land.
doesn't come into play tapped.
It is also a forest.
Yeah, that
Look at all
matters.
these. Man, look at all these forests.
I'm trying to think if there's anything better than Polyheliads here. I guess I might not want Polyheliads because I might want to be able. I am actually going to grab Selesnya Sanctuary and bounce my Yavimaya.
Oh no! All my forests.
All right. I'm still getting Reliquary Tower.
Yeah, it seems like the correct choice.
Hey, there's
That's
that.
what I put in here for that card. Alright, so I'm getting Command Tower, Reliquary Tower, all the towers. Exotic Orchard, and Yavimaya Caradal Growth.
There we
Oh,
go.
there's-
I'm grabbing Rogue's Passage.
Ooh.
I was going to put
spicy.
Maze of Ith in here, but I decided not to. That'd be
I thought
really
about
good with
Maze of Ith, too.
Tempted Discovery.
Ha! Nobody has dual lands as much anymore. Ha ha ha.
I actually do.
well,
I have
well,
like Breeding
yeah.
Pool, but I don't need it, so I just it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh,
think
well,
dual
now we
color's
all
kinda
do
nice,
again
I
because
think.
you just played
Yeah.
the Yavimaya.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that was
yeah.
kind of the idea. I'm like, you know what? I probably didn't even need the budget. Could have been. I couldn't. I don't know. It was hard to spend the budget. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
understand.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I like I was just like I built it kind of how I wanted it, and I was at like $170 or something, and I'm like, yeah, no, I better figure. Like I have Thrasios in here, like
Then
I
I'll
do
pass
not
the
need
turn.
Thrasios in here for any reason.
Okay,
That's how my
Untap.
deck came out to. It was like
Unkeep.
171.
draw 2. And our lands tap for double now, right?
Yep.
Or not double, an extra.
Yeah, an extra of whatever you produce with it.
Cool. I will replay my Yavi. Oh, no, I will not. I will do this in the correct order. I will pay white, float a white, pay 2, replay my commander, still floating a white. Trigger Reki. Draw. Okay. Now I will replay Cradle of Growth to put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. I have 1 white floating. I'll float 2 colorless, I guess, from the Croson Verge. I'll use 2 green. So that's 2, 2, 2. Oh no, I'll use it this way. 2. Oh, I can just use green. Okay, so yeah. Point is, I have 7 mana. I'm going to cast Approach for the second sun.
Oh.
What's that do?
It's
He
if it's
gains-
cast from your hand.
Yep.
And if I've already cast another spell named it this game, I win the game. Otherwise, I put it onto my owner's library or into my library 7th from the top, and I gain 7.
Oh.
So, countering it right now doesn't really help that much because it's still cast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, it puts it into the graveyard, which helps, but it's really the second cast that you need.
Yeah, everyone's gonna have plenty of time. It's telegraphed pretty well. Like this is like kind of the I do not have a way to just in these colors. There are ways, but I don't have them to just double it up right now.
Yeah, white green's pretty difficult to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
so there's
I'm good.
yeah. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is more just getting it done now so that later, if I want to, I can try again to have it countered.
Oh,
Putting it 7th from the top.
7th from the top, yeah. I thought it
Yeah,
said second from the top. I'm like, that's pretty quick, but yeah, 7th.
No, 7 from the top's pretty. It is pretty doable. All right, so I'm gonna play 2 white. I'm gonna cast Daxos, Blessed by Sun. That is going to cause a trigger for me to draw 2 cards and gain 1 life. I'm gonna get to put a +1/+1 counter on something with with Heliod. Everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Draw 2. Put a +1/+1 counter on. I guess technically Reki is also commander damage, so I'll just put it on him, just for funsies.
Sure.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't.
The separate
stack.
source.
Yeah,
Separate
they are.
commander,
I
yeah.
understand they're separate commander damage. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
theoretically, I could. I'm gonna play my second land for turn, which are Rogue's Passage. How do I want to do this? Sorry. Oh, and a +1/+1 counter goes on Yoshimaru from deck, so it's entering. I will just tap the Selesnya Sanctuary to make green, white, and green to play a Setessan champion, which will trigger Daxos to gain a life. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Reki. I am Heliod is a creature. I'm gonna throw Heliod at I'll just spread some love since I've hit our good friend Josh a little much. I'm gonna throw Heliod at TPG and Reki, which is a 3/4, at the villain. And I'll throw my manifest token just for funsies at you, Josh.
It's a 2/2.
It is a 2/2 manifest token.
Can you manifest?
I can manifest doesn't use the stacks, and yes, I can do it at instant speed.
And so
Or turn it.
Okay, and so it would put that. Okay.
I'm
Could
gonna let
be
you
a bigger
know
creature,
it's
sure.
an arcane signet, and I would like that in my graveyard.
Okay.
But oh, right, you don't have actual creature.
Yeah, I don't have enough to kill it, so I'm not
It-
sure why you're.
I threw it at the wrong person. Nobody's the right person. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna wait to block with my 2/2 arcane signet.
Okay.
So yeah, just Heliod at TPG and Reki at CTJ.
And
I'll take
Reki
5.
is what is Reki right now?
A
Reki
3/4.
is a 3/4. I gained a life.
All right. I'm gonna block with light pause, and then I'm gonna hold, and in response, tap 2. I'm gonna Parametra's Blessing my light pause, so it gets +2/+2. So now it's a 4/7.
That was my goal. Thank you. Dead Reki, get to cast him again. You've fallen for my trap card.
Kaiba!
And TPG, you're just taking the 5. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yep.
So now it's my turn.
Yes.
All right. Hopefully I get some good cards.
That was also kind of to get less cards in my hand too.
I could use them. And no, I did not. So, well. All right. I will play another forest for turn.
Hey, it's a forest and a snow-covered forest.
Yes. I will
The force
tap
twice.
the Reliquary Tower to play an Arcane Signet. And I will tap a forest for a Signet. Now I'm getting my ramp.
There you go.
When
Right on time.
when I don't quite need it as much. I will. I probably didn't do this the right way. Now that I'm thinking about it, I am. I'm gonna tap for 2 green. Use one of them for the Simic Signet, and I'm going to play Naban, Dean of Iteration, with a Reki trigger.
Can you move him a little bit in, by the way?
Wait. Sorry. Hold up. I'm totally spacing here. Sorry. Can I pull that back? Is that
Yeah.
okay.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just tap 6 and play Tomorrow. Reki trigger.
With Tomorrow there, with the Reki trigger.
Okay.
I just know how that deck gets. Well, I don't have priority first. Does anyone have priority before I do?
I mean, I have it first, but no, I'll pass it off.
Yeah, I'll pass it.
I'll beast within your Tomorrow.
Sorry, that it has to resolve before.
Oh, Reki is cast. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sorry. In response to Tomorrow entering the battlefield, I will beast within Tomorrow.
Okay. Worth. All right, so I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna tap 4. And I'm going to cast Yeva. Tomorrow trigger, Reki trigger.
How do you spell Yeva, by the way?
Yeva. It's got flash.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. You may cast green creature spells. It's just green. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. I will put that into my hand. And then let's see.
I called this deck a monk and her dog, or a dog and her monk, rather. But Reki's a shaman.
Yeah, close enough.
All right. I'll take the beast.
Yep.
Right.
The card selection with Tomorrow and Reki is just so good.
That's...
Beast up here somewhere. Where's the beast?
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, I did not mean to leave my
All right.
hand face up.
And then I'll pass.
I have no more responses.
All right. Villain.
What?
Yep. All right.
Oh,
pass.
okay, passed. All right. I didn't hear him say it. All right, so untap, draw 1, draw 2.
I'm sad I haven't seen any of my other draw stuff.
That.
Yeah. Me too.
Let's do this. So let's tap for 2 and 2 white for a Johnny's Chosen.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Anything interesting happened while I was gone?
I played a Johnny's Chosen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is probably the wrong move, but I'm going to pass.
All right. On to draw 2. Oh, I could have Makoko'd. Oh no, that was tapped because I'm an idiot. We'll go with Forest, the first of the game. First real Forest, at least. The OG.
Double forced.
And why not? I'll tap these 2 so each of us draw a card. Makoko. Kokokoro.
And he's, I think, yeah. But Safe's only 4 cards away from approach.
I have lost track.
Oh, no, I'm not. I have it near 4 away.
Yeah, you should just leave it in there. You should have left it face up in your decks.
Let's have 2 for. Well, not really gonna do anything. Actually, they're not gonna do. You know what? That seems a lot more fun. I'm gonna tap 2 for 4 blue. I'm gonna play Clever Impersonator.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna have it enter the battlefield as Heartbeat of Springs.
Oh my god.
So now everything's triple mana.
That's amazing. TPG, you are the most fun
Yeah.
human being ever.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll tap 1 for a Noble Benefactor.
What does that do?
He's a tutor on a stick for everybody, so when he dies, we all get to tutor.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty sick. He's like a 20-cent card. It's pretty great, actually.
What's his PT?
2/2.
Okay. Ooh,
It
that sounds like the arcane signet.
It does
and
sound like
are
it does.
are meant for each other.
It could, yes.
And then I will. I'll pass the turn.
Cool. I'll be probably drawing and getting my Approach of the Second Sun countered this turn. Draw 2. Yeah, I think it's pretty likely that I get my... I'm just going to play Reki. So I have played my commander 4 times badge on.
Okay.
I get to wear that with pride, ish. And I'm gonna go ahead and play a Snake Umbra, triggering the cast trigger on Sithis first to draw a card and gain a life. I'm gonna use the +1/+1 counter from Heliod on the doggo. Does the Snake Umbra resolve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna put on the doggo since I no longer mention it dying. It enters the battlefield. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Setessan, and I'll draw Approach to the Second Sun.
Here's your approach. Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk into a counter spell. Floating 2 white. Approach to the Second Sun.
I'm gonna pass. I have no incentive to counter this.
I've got nothing. I'm playing mono white.
All right. So doing the math here, if you get alt win con, you're first. We all get second. You go to 20.5,
So he.
and I go to 18 or 17.
I think
and a
it
half.
puts. I think it does a definitive top 4, where I take 4th.
Well, the problem is I will then. You'll pass me.
You-
I can't have that.
You're incented. Yeah.
There it is.
I can't have that. I can't have that.
I
I'm okay with
understand.
I'm okay with getting second, but like I'll disallow it, unfortunately.
For the record, by the way, that was still funny.
Sure.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was gonna go through.
There was a non-zero chance.
I would have been happy. I would have gotten 3 points. And
Yeah, you would have solidified. I don't like I said. I don't think there's a real way that you can't win, but we'll see.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm floating 2 white. I'm gonna float 3 green, floating down. I'm gonna play a Selvala Explorer return. Trigger to draw a card. Trigger to put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, and I have to gain 3 life out. So, it's not a May trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll load up Yoshimaru. Draw. Okay, so I'm floating 2 green still. I'm gonna commune with spirits, which is honestly the best card in my deck. It's enchantment or land, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna reveal Beseiju who endures.
The tree.
Yeah, it is a tree. It's a good tree. Still floating 2 green. Can I do anything with that green without losing extra stuff? Yes, I can. Okay, so I am going to tap this for 3 more green, so I have 5 green. I'm going to use 4 of it for Sereth, the Viper's Fang.
Nice.
Other tapped creatures have Death Touch. Untapped have
Hexproof.
Hexproof.
Yep, it's a good one.
Through. And I have 2 floating. I am going to foretell a card. It's Cosmic Intervention.
I think you have 1 because you had 5 and Sereth has 4.
Oh, you're right. I have 1. So that's awkward. I will not foretell the Cosmic.
I actually
Foretell card in my deck. That's why I'm joking about it.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
What does it do? I guess I could look it up.
I was like, Google it.
it's we have Heroic Intervention at home.
Okay.
If a permanent type of control would be sent to the graveyard, I exile it instead and then return at the end of the turn.
Okay.
All right, so we're moving to combat. Sheet. I don't know. I guess I'll just come in with Yoshimaru at somebody just because I might as well.
Well, don't
Josh,
forget
you-
about my my noble benefactor.
That's
If
a
you-
fair
if you,
point.
if you want to tutor something.
Yeah, we all get to tutor something. I'm a little peeved at not being able to win. You know, I can't believe you did the correct thing and didn't just let me win. You know, how dare you?
Right?
Well, if you like your board, I wouldn't be too aggressive towards me.
I understand that completely. Yeah, I'll throw the 2/2 Arcane Signet I want to get into the yard at you.
All right. Doing any other attacks there?
I don't have any other lifelink right now, and I don't want to type my Selesnya Sanctuary for it. It was the only way I would get white mana right now. So no, just that. We're just
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
chill for a while.
Yeah, I'll block with the Benefactor.
Awesome.
We
Hey,
all get to go
tutoring?
tutor something.
We all tutor.
Do
We
we
do not
reveal?
have to reveal. Nope.
It is,
Okay.
it is a
Yeah, it's any
non-revealing
card.
tutor.
It is any
Yeah.
card. It's not okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is a fun tutor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is accelerationism, which as I have said many times before, am a fan of.
Yeah.
Do I not just tutor for a land? That'd be pretty funny.
I did that once.
Yeah, I'm tutoring for that card right there.
Yeah, I'll tutor for that. Spicy. Spicy, indeed. We call this a spicy, spicy play. And by spicy, spicy play, I mean could backfire entirely. Okay.
Right.
Give me a second, actually. Do I want to tutor for that? I apologize.
That's fine.
I mean, clearly it's Walking Ballista, so you just win, right?
I don't have Walking Ballista in here.
Oh, come on. What are you doing?
We don't have it. We still lose points for actual infinite combos. I don't want to do that.
How many points do you lose?
0.5
Yeah.
per person.
I mean, you gain 2 for alt win con, or I guess it's still damage, or maybe it's not
No,
an
that's
alt win
just
con.
damage. It
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah. That is not an alt win con.
That's fair.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Next
it's
month. Next month.
Yeah, the next month you just run Triskelion and Walking Ballista.
I will, in fact, be running Triskelion and Walking Ballista. There's not a compelling reason not to. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. That's my spicy play. Okay. I shuffled the card I grabbed into my fucking deck. Excuse my French. Sorry for the viewers. I'm
That's
sorry for
fine.
the sensitive children in the audience here.
I don't have it as marked for kids. It's fine.
I
Well, from what I understand, somebody was telling me that the swearing only matters in about the first minute or two of video, and then after that, the algorithm doesn't actually scrub any further, from what I was told. How true that is, who knows?
I would say we're well past the first minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I went completely like dead in the head apparently, and just shuffled the card I tutored for right into my deck, so I have to find it again.
Nice.
This is what we call a pro play.
Bro.
Also, the reason I'm finding the card I am finding is because I forgot to put Belagad Recovery in this deck, and thought I did. So awkward. All right, that'll be my turn.
All right. Tap. Draw just my one card.
No, you draw 2.
Draw
I'm
two.
still on the field.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I what I meant more was that I'm not
Tomorrowing.
filtering. Yes, but I guess I will. Okay, so if I tap that for 3 and use one of them for the Flooded Grove, that makes 4 total, right?
No, it's 6.
No, so it makes
I mean
3.
6 total. I mean 6 total. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Yes.
It's whatever land, whatever mana you choose
Okay.
to produce, it produces 2 of
Yeah.
that.
Okay, all right. So I'm producing a total of 8 mana here. This will be all blue, but not that it matters. And I'm going to recast tomorrow. Reki trigger. Any response?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. I will then play an island for turn.
Tropical island.
It is a trop.
A trop that taps for 3 mana.
An
Yeah.
icy trop too. 3
A
ice.
Yeah.
snow-covered
Yeah,
trop.
like it is like this insane. It's like the insane trap.
Yeah, in like 5 years, that'll be what the lands do. The power creeps crept so hard that like every land just taps for
Imagine
3.
if they did snow-covered duels like that.
Okay. All right. I'm going
They
to
could.
tap
Yeah.
for 3,
I don't think they will, but they could.
floating a green, playing a Felwar Stone, which I will tap for blue. So I have a green and a blue, and I will cast Gretchen Titchwillow.
Oh shoot.
Right. Reki trigger.
I thought about
Yeah.
adding that to the deck. I'm good with it.
Yeah, I have currently no response.
Okay.
Babe, I'm mono white. There's no response from me.
All right.
I could respond, but what's the fun in that?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to respond?
TBG does need the game to extend because I
Yeah,
do
I'm
have
not-
first blood.
I am not trying to end this right now.
Okay, good to know.
By any stretch.
We're playing the meta game of this.
Well, no,
this
I just get
whole-
awarded MVP at the end, and then boom, there you go. There's Bob's your uncle.
MVP is only half a point,
Yeah, that's all you have is first blood, half a point.
and I have commander 4 times.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'll get my commanders out.
Yeah, you need to start casting those guys.
Well, Shizuka, when you have triple mana, is kind of like, what is that going to do? But I need to cast it just so I
Yeah.
can get the cast for it.
Right,
And I need it to
exactly.
die. Then I cast it again, and I need it to die again.
All right, I'm just gonna pass there.
Alright. Untap.
Johnny's Chosen can be incredibly threatening, though.
Drawer.
Sure.
Draw
You are-
2.
You are luckily in mono white, so you're not running the Enchanted Evening infinite combo.
No.
I will say, with Villain's deck, this is the most passive I've ever seen his deck play.
If you want me to be completely honest, it's because I hadn't drawn any auras.
That's so sad. Drawing 2 a turn. That's rough times.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Let's tap this white for 3, and I'm going to. Yeah. Let's get the first one out. So for 3, I'm going to use 2 to cast Indomitable Will.
Thy will be
Just-
done. What does that
Yeah,
do?
it's just +1/+2.
Oh, plus
Yep,
1.
but it starts your chain.
It starts the chain, yeah.
Yeah. Chain of what?
So I just get the trigger light pause.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Light pause lets you get equal or less.
Yep.
As long as there's no like combo or anything, I'm good.
No, but it's going to be 2 cat tokens.
Yeah.
Meow, meow. In fact.
Go for it.
Yeah, as long as I finish. Actually, I don't know that I care much about anything at all, to be honest.
Yeah, you have to embrace nihilism at a certain point, Josh.
Yeah. But
Alright, so-
yeah, I mean, I would prefer not to be targeted and taken out first, but other than that, I think I'm kind of cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Alright,
I,
so
I am at the point where I am even if I get in top 2, I will probably defer the sleeves and the entry into the end of year tournament down to whoever's behind me.
well, do you have an entry already?
Yes, I won last month.
Okay, yeah. So then, yeah. So it defers down anyway. The prize doesn't, but the entry does.
Alright. So I guess Indomitable Will, good?
Yeah.
Alright, so then grab something else that's 2 or less.
Daybreak Coronet.
That's actually exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, feels like the correct play here.
Yeah.
Oh, a nice time spiral Daybreak Coronet.
Oh, yes.
Dude, remember Boggles? Remember Boggles when Brimaz came out for a brief period of time and you used to run a Brimaz in Boggles? What a time.
What a time to be alive.
Let's do this. Put that up there. So then, yeah, that's 2 cats. You know what? This Osgear is going to be 2 cats. Because
Nice.
I don't know where my tokens are. So, yeah, that's 2.
You can flip them over to the back of it.
Actually, do I? Yeah, I could do that. It's actually that thick proxy one, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll find my dice, too. All right, so I still have 1 floating. And actually, I just realized, no, I've got 2 floating because if they're Indomitable Will costs 1 less because of Pro Medallion.
Hey,
So
you love to see it.
Yeah, so I've got 2 floating. Gonna use 1 for Ethereal Armor.
Seems good.
Yeah.
And
Triggers
response-
again.
Yep.
Let's see. What's a good one?
I don't know about in white.
Oh, there's a couple in white.
Rancor in green, but he's not in green. Well, even though he has
Right.
forests.
They do
That's
have
true.
forests.
Should've planned ahead.
Retroactively. What's in white that matters at 1? Ethereal Armor obviously matters. Maybe Hyena Umbra.
That's a thought, but I have something else in mind too, possibly.
Sentinel's Eyes, obviously, but that's like a little bit.
So is Light Paws at like? I mean, what?
If you- she's
it's
not
only
at
like
lethal.
15 or.
It's
she's
fairly close to
big.
lethal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
you
it
know
can
what?
be.
Let's see, there's that. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, yeah, Hyena Umbra is gonna be the answer.
Yeah, it just feels like an incredibly safe thing to do. You already
I
have.
mean, there's
the
other
mantle.
one. I have other one drop ones too, but they're not needed right now.
Right.
There's really only
So
actually there's
if-
really only I could have gone with it too, but you know what? It's no, that's fine. That's fine.
I think she's a 13-13.
I'll tell you right now, that's 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. She's an
Mine's only
11.
11.
11.
Yeah, 11.
Oh, Robe does no
Toughness
pluses?
toughness is a lot more. So yeah, that was what. So where's that's another 2.
Oh, Robe is +0/+3. I thought it was +3/3.
No. Robe's great though.
What a shit card.
You know what? Actually, I should have played that differently. Yeah, screw it. It's all about playing, having fun and playing the wrong way. So let's do this.
I don't think that's how it goes. Yeah, sure.
So I still have 1 floating.
I just don't know what other 1-mana one that you would have got that would be better than
Mask
The-
of Shield and Grace.
Shield and Grace is
Pro green and blue.
yeah, but green and blue. I guess green and blue is like relevant because it means you don't have to use your
Totem armor.
Rose Passage.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Hyena Umbra was the better choice. So let's see, I've got 1 floating. There's 3, so that's 4.
I
I'm
will
gonna
say,
use-
with Robostars, it's near impossible to get rid of his dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay. So yeah, tap this for 3. I had 1 floating. I'm gonna use 3 of it for Archon of Sun's Grace,
Seems good.
which I should have played first before doing everything else. But whatever.
We're just gonna pretend that there was some legal conundrum where you couldn't.
Yeah. All right, so I got 4 of my kitty cats here. I'll grab a die in a second. Or, you know what? Here, I'll just do this.
Are you running Flicker Form in there too?
Yes.
So fun. just come back in with all those things, reattach them, create all those creatures. Just chef's kiss.
All right. So then, do I really want? You know what? I'm gonna do this. So I still have the one floating. 4, 7. Oh, wait, no, hold on. So I got one floating. 3, 6, 9.
Damn, she's fine.
That's gonna leave one
Shuck it to me
open
one more
for
time.
Eldrazi Conscription.
Baby, that lets you get everything.
Now let's flush out those counter spells.
I mean, it depends on where you're going with that.
I mean, it's so I might let me think. Annihilator 2 is not my favorite thing.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, it also makes Light Paws a one shot.
Yes, I can force Light Paws
with the
to
rogue.
phase out,
Okay.
but I do not want to do that right now. TPG,
Okay.
do you have first responses?
well, I just want to hear where do you plan to go with that?
As of right now, I'm just putting it on the field.
Right.
All right, so CTJ, I'll just let you know I do have a Besager who endures.
Mhm.
Just saying it. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Letting that exist in the universe.
Right. I mean, like I said, as long as you kill me last, I don't really care.
I say the same thing, CTJ. As long as you kill me last.
I mean, I don't know that I really care at all, but I would prefer all to die at the same time. But
Yeah, I might have a way for us all to die at the same time, including me.
Ooh, me too.
yeah, no, I know. Sinborn, I know you run that hurricane in there.
I put in Squall Line
talked-
too.
We-
Yeah,
we
but
talked about that last
fucking
time, yeah.
red is too much HPs. I don't have 50 fucking 5 mana, you know? I can't.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, but it just keeps
See-
gaining life.
CTJ, I will just say right now, in my hand, I have 2 ways to force you to phase out. I
Mhm.
prefer not to use them, but if you attack me, I will have to.
No, that's fair.
I feel like everybody at
Also-
this table has a way to deal with that at the moment.
Right. Well, I was just going to besage you his Rogue's Passage, which would make his life sadder in the long term, too. But I'm just saying that. I'm not going
I
to
don't-
counter the life loss.
I don't actually think that stops him. He could, in response, make his dude unblockable and then just kill you.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
very true. I could.
That doesn't stop at all.
I have other. I have other.
Oh, that sounds like a bluff. You didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I mean, I'm
you're
cool
right.
with it.
I would just besage you the description actually if you attacked, probably.
Don't
Which
worry,
means that you
I'll
could-
counter it. Don't worry.
Counter the Beseju?
Yeah. I got it.
No, you come with like a Tail's End or something like that, or well, you used your Disallow. but I-
Sublime is another one.
Yeah. So.
Alright, I mean,
I'm letting it
Yes.
resolve. So I'm
letting
passing
it resolve.
priority.
I'm passing priority.
I am also passing priority.
alright.
What do you get here? Let's see. I mean, Armor Ascension's always pretty good.
I will mention that if you're looking to move up or anything, killing me first probably doesn't help you.
Yeah, the point system right now is a bit strange.
Yeah.
I think you should get Faith's Fetters and put it on Light Paws.
Yep. That sounds like
Yeah.
a really good one. You just have, a really big, dirly dude.
Or I just put
Minimus Containment. Turn it into a treasure.
or I just turn it
Ooh.
into an insect. Darksteel mutation.
Yeah, Darksteel him. He's indestructible. I mean, that's
Oh, I
Pretty
think the
good
answer's
blocker.
probably like without being cheeky. I think the answer is probably just Sage's Reverie, so you can draw a billion cards.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't even know what his deck runs, and I've never played an Enchantress deck, so I'm just gonna be here for whatever he gets.
I just have a low-key love of Enchantress decks, if you couldn't tell, so I'm just like very excited to see it popping off.
Well, Celestial's Mantle looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, that is actually a possibility that I was looking at.
Yeah, because this is basically your only time to get Celestial's Mantle for free.
Yeah, you know what?
I also run Celestial Mantle in this deck.
I think that's the way to go. Celestial Mantle. So that's 2 Pegasi and 2 Cats.
And I'm assuming you could stack lifelink to where it resolves prior to the trigger, so you could double your life points after it triggers.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
it's on damage, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you would damage, gain the life, and then it would go off. That seems solid.
Yeah, I do that as well.
That
So do you have
Just so I
lethal
know which ones are
without the
which.
conscription at this point?
Yes.
So like the Boseiju
1,
isn't
2,
gonna
3, 4,
necessarily-
5, 6.
Yeah, I have
Wow.
other ways. I have
Okay. Alright.
other removal that I was hoping not to use on this, but once again, it's kind of fine if it has to happen. Actually, no, not quite lethal without the conscription. You're too short.
well, let's see. So 3 without conscription. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The
11,
robe is
14.
not one.
Yeah.
Right.
15. So yeah, I'm at 17 without conscription.
What is it, 27 something?
27 defense is higher than that.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool.
Got trampling
Alright.
and all the other kind of stuffs.
Yeah. All right, so go to combat.
Alright.
You know what? Let's see what happens.
You coming at me?
Yeah, safe. We're gonna come with you with light pause.
You gonna make them unblockable first or no?
I can do it in response.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. After so let's see if he has a response to declares before he blocks.
Um,
On
I am
declaration.
going to start by floating white, green, green, green.
Hmm.
I'm going to Boseiju the conscription.
All right. In response, I'm gonna tap. It's gonna float 2, and I'm gonna blacksmith skill the conscription.
What does that do?
Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Cool. In response to that, I am going to crib swap light pause.
What does that do?
Exiles.
Ooh.
Can you still make them unblockable? Or do you not need to?
Well,
Well,
it's
I mean, we're not
it would
there
go.
yet.
It would leave combat.
No, I can
'Cause
counter that. Is what I'm saying. I need
Oh,
him.
come
I
on,
kind
TPG.
of need. I kind of need you to die first. This is
Yeah,
perfect for me.
TPG.
This is what
If
I
you
live
do-
for.
If you do it, I'll make it because I still have 2 floating. Yeah, if you do it, I have the mana open to make it unblockable.
That's no fun.
Well,
Well,
depends.
plus the Annihilator's kicking in too. But after all this stuff, so
Well, yeah. If I
Annihilator's yeah, exactly. Once the attack is declared, Annihilator is on
yeah,
the
it's
stack.
on the it's on the stack anyways.
Yeah.
I think I have to just because of the.
That's
it's-
brutal.
It's the way to win.
I'm actually a little annoyed at that because I very specifically should have taken you out first then if I was playing for the points. But that's fine. It's okay.
Well, I mean, your board state wouldn't be in its way if you were coming at me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You know, this is the way that I can secure second, almost guaranteed. But that's kind of what I have to do. It's my deck. the whole goal. What I live for. Yeah, I'll forbid it.
Cool.
And I will buy back, discarding a Wandering Archaic and Tempting Contract.
Great.
And then
What colors do you have open right now?
Green.
One.
And colorless.
Okay, you have no blue. You have no blue left.
No, because I tap my mana like an ape. You know.
Josh, if you save
Just
me,
like
I
last
will
time.
be so. I will sing your praises forever.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start. I'm going to. Tap 3 using one of them for the Simic Signet, and I'm going to activate Titch Willow.
Shin Titch Willow.
Right. Sorry, that did not help you.
Okay.
All
Well,
right. No. I have more. All right. Okay, and then I can put. Titch Willow allows me to put a land into play. I will tap. Activate Titch Willow again.
Also, TPJ, for the record, if this goes through and you do counter that, I think you should get MVP for that. Even though that does not help my case. It is just the exact type of petty that should win MVP.
Okay. I'm going to
most
put
valuable
a
petty.
land
Yes.
into play. I will
Josh might be getting lifesaver bonus.
tap.
He's digging. I don't think he can.
Yeah, I'm going to tap. And that's green, so I will float a green and a blue.
I really got to stop tapping my mana like an idiot.
Right.
This is why I don't play
so
blue
you-
decks.
So this is a lifesaver, right?
Yes, it is, definitely.
I just drew it.
Hey! Negate! Hey! Negate!
I
So-
used the green and blue I had floating for the Nagat. Actually, I still have a green floating because of Baram. So
So it's
I
to
think
so
that-
essentially
I think
this
that
is
green
to exile Light Paws.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
negating my forbid on
Yeah.
the exile.
All right. So then my only thing left is
But I don't
Yeah.
know why he's doing this because Dread and I are the only people that can overtake him in first if shit hits the fan.
I just got a half a point, so now I'm up to a minimum of 21.5. So whatever, and I've never life saved before, so you
Alright.
know. I don't know. I just
so yeah,
I
you're
felt
yep.
bad.
So it's gonna force my hand. I'm gonna use the last two remaining floating and astral project Light Paws from Robostars.
Yeah, no that.
So I remove
yeah,
myself.
I'm glad it didn't. You didn't lose all of that.
Right, you're not losing light pause. It is
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
removed.
Yeah, no, it's just it's being flickered.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it comes back at the end of my turn.
No, it
Oh, my
phases
next
Beginning
out.
of your
It-
next turn.
Yeah, it actually is
My
not
next turn.
in exile. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, it's phased out.
Yeah,
Until your next turn, right?
Yeah.
phasing is my favorite mechanic that they errata to be weirder because phasing used to be how you killed Batterskull in Legacy.
Yeah.
Because if a token phased out, it used to not phase back in, but they changed it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it leaves the battlefield.
All right, so with my green floating, I'm actually just because otherwise, you know me, I hate to waste the mana, and I'm gonna probably get killed in response anyway. But I'm gonna activate Titch Willow one last time. Ooh, interesting. I will. Yeah. I forget. Titch Willow actually is really good because she lets me. I will put the rejuvenating springs to the battlefield.
That's incredible. She's very good.
I almost put her in
Alright.
here.
Yeah, for
Alright.
being able to put a land on untapped is actually pretty good.
Especially when each land
Sure.
taps for 3.
Exactly. Especially when each land taps for 3. It's a little bit insane. So
I forgot each land taps for 3.
yeah, it's a tad insane, but you know. All right.
All right, so then I come out of combat, second main phase. That's all I've got. And I got my dudes that I still have on the field. And I will apparently not pass the turn. There we go.
All right.
You can also hit spacebar to pass.
That's what I was.
He
That's what I was
was.
doing, and it wasn't working.
Oh,
Let's separate my blue sources over here so I actually can not tap all of them. All right, draw a card, draw 2.
God, the Bulls went out
Um,
sad. I'm really sad about that. I wanted the Bulls to
I will
win.
say, I'm very interested in saving you if somebody comes after you, because this this tapping for 3 per land is really awesome. And if you
Oh,
go that,
I'm never going to kill TPG.
I'll tap
TPG lives forever.
3 green for Shizuku.
If I lose because of my own hubris, that's on me. There's a difference if I lose because of somebody else's hubris. That hurts. Losing
Okay,
because
but
of my hubris?
I feel like I have a little bit of. I mean, I didn't specifically negotiate it or anything, and I.
Oh, I'm not coming after you. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Let's tap so each of
yeah.
us draws a card with Ikaru.
That would be so brutally ungrateful
Okay,
that I
so
cannot
that's
imagine it.
That's a draw trigger for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, each of us are drawing.
Oh, we draw.
Yep, everybody draws 1 card.
I cannot imagine being that brutally ungrateful. Actually, I can, because I think it would be incredibly funny and petty. But no, I am not going to bite the hand that fed me, so to speak.
All right.
Then I'll pass the turn.
How do I put annotations in my slide? Sorry, I am also trying to. I have a research proposal due tomorrow for a grant. Draw 2. All right, we're gonna try some nonsense. All right, we're gonna tap 3 for Croson Verge to play Prowling Sauropod, which is what I went to go get.
For the tutor.
Yes, can't be countered, and creature spells I control can't be countered.
All right.
Any response?
Where is it on your board?
It's right here. Sorry.
It's right next to
Gotcha.
Azusa.
I was looking everywhere and I'm like, he's got so much shit. I actually have no idea. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will gain a life.
I have no problem with that.
I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Yoshimaru from Daxos gaining a life, causing Heliod, etc. Okay, cool. I'm going to tap white. So 6 mana. I'm going to play a Felidar Sovereign.
Oh fuck.
That's fine.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Floating white and white. I'm going to play a Solitary Confinement. Trigger to draw a card and gain a life from Sithis. Put a +1/+1 counter on Yoshimaru. All good for that so far?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap Selvala. She gains Death Touch. We're each going to reveal our top card of our library. For each non-land card, add green. For each land card... Oh, for each non-land card, add green to my mana pool and gain 1 life. So I reveal the land.
Land.
Unsubstantiate. So
Nice.
Vow of Duty.
We each put those in our hands. So I gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. Or add 2 green, excuse me. For each, it's still 1 trigger. Put it there. Get in there. Play a land for turn. I'm going to... Floating 2 white still, and 2 green. Oh, I'll just use that. I'll just play Eidolon of Blossoms. Trigger to draw, and gain a life. Any response to the Eidolon of Blossoms? It can't be countered, but that doesn't somebody doesn't have.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Put that on there. And it'll enter the battlefield, and I'll draw a card, and then I'll draw another card from Setessan. I also have to draw one from Solitary Confinement from before, because I am a brain dead. Another second land. I'm going to pay 4. 1, 2, 3. I'll just do it with the Selesnya Sanctuary since it taps for Xaxes. And I'll play On Sarah's Wings to put On Sarah's Wings on Yoshimaru. So I'm going to get a trigger to gain a life from Sithis. Draw a card. Put a +1/+1 counter. Any responses to the On Sarah's Wings?
I'm good.
All right, when it comes in the battlefield, I'll draw 2 cards. I'll put it right on Yoshimaru. It is legendary. I'll put the +1/+1 counter on Yoshimaru. I think I have to try to kill CTJ just in case somebody can deal with the solitary confinement. I'm sorry about that, CTJ. Using my last floating, tapping for 3.
Yeah, I don't know how you want to go with this inboard.
Well, you have priority
happy-
first, so you basically have to
Yeah.
choose whether or not you want to try to save him or not.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pass priority right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pass priority.
Yeah, I can't throw any blockers. I've got no responses.
All right. Let's go with.
Cyclonic Rift.
That's my only answer. Cyclonic Rift. Yes. Well, that's Cyclonic Rift. That's 3,
Sure.
4, 5, 6, 7.
In response, I am going to use. Yeah, I'm gonna use Seraph, untap the Selesnya Sanctuary, pick up everything else.
I don't have enough mana to activate anything, but I think I'm good with this. I think I'm actually really good with this.
Yeah, because your
I'm-
dude's phased out, so it actually is solid for you.
I'm not thrilled with this because it means I will lose. That's okay.
Villain's dude doesn't. get
Yeah,
hit at
he's
all.
phased out.
I just get to recast all my stuff.
Yeah.
and
So I'm gonna do some stuff.
Get my 4th commander casting point.
Yeah, I wish I could
You got
bounce
it.
my stuff in this situation because I wouldn't mind it actually. But
Yeah, and then you just got a half of a lifesaver point.
yeah, so that's half. That's helpful.
Yeah.
So floating, I gotta keep track of exact mana. Sorry. Floating 3, floating down to 2. Just add white, 3 whites. That cast the solitary confinement.
Is this the one I care about?
Mana, make 9 mana. Need to leave some up, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll let Felidar Sovereign. I still have 2 floating, so well, that's exactly. I still have 2 floating. We'll just let Felidar Sovereign hang out there just in case. And we'll play a Jukai Naturalist, and I'll pass.
All right. Let's see. I've got 3 open on your end step, but I don't think.
That was definitely a life save bonus too, so that's pretty good.
All right. So I untap. Oh, still drawing 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. I am going to tap 3, and that is my 4th cast. I'm going to tap 6. Play tomorrow, Reki trigger. I am going to... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think exactly what I need to recast and the specific order that I should be recasting it in. All right, Grove for 4 blue. And then I'm going to use 1 of each to play Titchwillow again. Trigger. Sorry, this turn is going to be...
It's fine. My last turn took 1 billion years as well.
We're in the end game, boys.
Oh boy, I am low key excited to see what's it called? An enchant. Like, if somebody's gonna kill me, I'm glad it's an enchantress deck. If it has to happen,
Okay.
I prefer it didn't happen, but if it had to happen,
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use... Okay. I'm going to use the green and a blue to cast Naban, Deed of Iteration. Trigger.
card's nuts.
Yeah, once it loads for me, I'll let you know what happens with that one. Come on, system, do something. What is it, Dean of Obliteration?
Iteration.
If a wizard entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers again.
This is part of your loop.
I mean, it's win more. It doesn't actually.
Yeah, it's not a vital part of it. Also,
Yeah,
I'd be very okay with you looping and winning right now.
Yeah, but I think it would I think it would get countered. How much protection do I have? I don't think I have enough. There's never enough. Never enough. Okay.
It never is.
It never is. Like, how many times can you buy back that forbid, right?
At least twice. Well,
Yeah. So,
buy back twice.
yeah. So.
Yeah, I only have 5 cards in hand. It's actually, I'm fairly low.
I'm not actually particularly interested in winning, which is kind of weird that I'm taking this long. But
Look, if you save me, I will never complain for how long it takes.
yeah. Oh, I definitely. I mean, it depends how aggressively TPG wants you to die, right? I mean, I have. It's but I can. Okay, you you want to see ramp? You want to see like real ramp? Okay, I was thinking of waiting on this, but okay, I'm gonna tap for 3 more green. Okay, I'm going to use 2 of those green. So go down to 1 and play Harrow.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna sack a forest and go get 2 islands.
This is wild. That are also forests.
That are also forests, yes.
I was thinking next month that I wanted to try to do some kind of land-focused deck. Sort of landfall, but land-focused, because nobody runs any destroy lands. I was thinking about maybe doing a Valakut deck, but I don't know if I can make that work with a $100 budget.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about doing Wilhelt, but $100 isn't going to get me much with zombies now.
Yeah, they definitely increased in price. They probably equalized a little bit, but
I mean, the main ones are still hovering around $15-20, like Gravecrawler.
I'll tell you the zombie deck. I mean, I built the zombie deck. It was based off of Will Help, but then replaced it with a bunch of good cards, and it still doesn't do that good in a high power commander game.
Yeah,
In,
so
in budget, it's probably okay.
I have to be honest. My issue with the Wilt Health deck in competitive is just that it's like it's a rough existence sometimes. Like you're just SOL a lot of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I actually haven't played my Will Help deck in months. I just don't want to play it. I'd rather play Animar or
All right. Well,
Jiru.
let's test this out a little bit. All right. I'm gonna tap for 3 more, go up to 4 green, but I'm gonna use that 3 green and the 2 blue and attempt to walk the Aeons.
Just the extra turn card.
Yep.
I have no response.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, that doesn't sound great. I don't like that.
At least it's not Nexus of Fate.
I wouldn't think that you would like it.
See,
but
the problem
yeah.
is he's trying to bait my counterspell so that he can actually save. But I don't think we can allow him to have extra turns either. How many cards you got in your hand? Like
Probably
50?
not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
You were close.
I said 50, to be fair. Man.
I think you should let him have extra turns.
He has unlimited extra turns, basically. I mean, not unlimited.
Why?
I mean, it's because he could buy it back. It's limited in
I'm
a way.
gonna sacrifice 3 islands. I'm gonna give up 9 mana to buy it
Oh,
back.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Because you could definitely set up an infinite loop in a couple turns. I don't know about sacking 3 lands every turn, but in blue-green, I don't know. It's probably not the right play, but I'll forbid it. I'll buy it back and ditching 2 lands.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use this for a Soul Ring.
Ramp.
All the ramp.
All of.
God, poor bulls.
All right. I am going to. I have not played my land for turn yet, so I'm going to play a Mystic Sanctuary, targeting the Walk the Aeons. I'm going to tap 3, play Kefnet the Mindful.
That is an infinite combo with Scroll Rex. No, that's not that one. Never mind.
Okay.
And he's got Walk the Aeons back.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. He could have put Walk the Aeons on the bottom.
I
spicy.
highly doubt that. I highly doubt that.
All right. 3, 5. Walk the Aeons.
I feel like every time I counter this, it should be a save game.
Jesus Christ.
It's not, but
It should be. There's no way he doesn't win if he gets to untap.
What do you mean there's no way I don't win?
he doesn't have the Ascendancy in his deck anymore.
No, I know,
No,
but
I'm not-
the amount
I'm
of
not
cards he
saying
has
that.
in his hand, with the amount of like action that he can do, with the amount of mana that he would have, the odds of him not winning is so low. But I mean, like, I don't. What I don't know. What do I do here? Like,
I mean, it depends on how much you want me to die versus everyone else not to lose. If you want me specifically to die, then you should save your counter
There's
spells.
nothing against you in particular. The only
Oh
reason,
no, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
If
not.
you want
I'm not
me-
targeting you out, but literally the only way I can beat you is if you die first. That's the only way I can win. It's literally the only way. So that's it's what I have to do. It's one of the reasons why I don't like playing counter spells is because I don't like being the dictator of what happens. But I did it this month because it's I don't know. Sure.
I don't mind the dictator of what happens. For me, I don't love. I am starting to. I wish there was a way for points not to matter as much for in-game decisions.
Yeah, my buddy was thinking. Good job, Dino. He was trying to think of a way to have it to where points didn't matter as much. And I don't remember exactly how he was saying it, but he's trying to think of a way. I mean, I don't know. Sure, I'll forbid it and buy it back. Ditching the last 2 cards, so now I only have a forbidden hand, and this doesn't tap both of them.
Okay, so what you have that command tower open still?
Yep.
Okay, I am.
Also, there's a very real
Sorry.
chance that he just has 2 counter spells in hand.
Yeah. So wait, how does a counter? If I counter it, even with buyback, does it still go into your hand?
No.
It has to be successful.
Right.
Okay.
Buyback is part of resolution.
Okay, so I'm going to pact your forbid.
Ooh.
All right. Good game.
But you get those cards back.
No,
that's part of casting it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's part of the cast. That's right.
Buyback is part of cast, but the retrieval is part of the resolution.
Gotcha.
I know this
Alright.
because I run a capsize combo in one of my decks.
So walk the Aeon's results.
Yep.
I can't do
Okay.
anything else about it.
Yeah.
I can only counter 4 spells a turn.
All right.
So are you buying it back? Well, I guess you would have had to do it as you cast it, so you actually can't.
Well, I
Yeah,
actually have the mana. Right
it is.
now.
It
I
is
have it
as you
part of the
cast,
cast.
though.
What?
It is
Okay,
part of
well,
cast.
You would have had to do it prior to me deciding whether or not I.
Yeah, because it's.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
no,
yeah, no. I'm not buying it back.
Yeah.
Sorry. No. I'm not. I mean, I can bounce my Mystic Sanctuary for 4.
So that is half a point for saving everybody because he has unlimited turns now.
But you didn't save anybody.
I saved everyone. I tried to.
You attempted to. Okay, so I don't know how you guys want to do this, but I have 9 open mana and my combo is 6, and I have it in hand.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think
I have the Ghostly Flicker and the Narumea right here.
Yeah, I don't have a response. Unfortunately, I burned all my responses earlier.
I mean, I do have more counters in hand.
I figured your deck's. I'll just cast
you
a
have
heroic
infinite turns now.
Okay, so I mean, I'll do it. Okay, so I will tap 3. Okay, and I will cast. I'll tap 3. I will cast Ghostly Flicker, floating 1.
And then you cast
Targeting
Narumea. I remember this
Yeah.
combo from week 2.
Yeah, and then I will tap 3 more Narumea, targeting the Ghostly Flicker, which will target Narumea and the Mystic Sanctuary. So I mean, I'll get my spells back. I'll draw my deck because I'll have infinite mana with Crit and Titch Willow. Have all my lands on. I do have Simic Ascendancy in the deck, and I have an extra turn on the stack, so I will just walk right into it.
Yep.
If is anybody.
I'll throw out a heroic intervention for fun.
Okay, and then sorry, in the Blind Dean of Iteration, I actually get to.
It doubles up, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get to, whatever. It doesn't matter. So
You get to win more?
I get to win more. Yeah.
What is my next? My next 2 actually. Oh, nothing.
Okay, so I have no effect. Oh shit! I got a proposal. Give me a second.
So. But yeah, I mean, if anybody has anything, we'll just say so. Narumea is on the stack.
I mean, I have nothing in hand, so I'm good.
Okay.
You might just pass me mono white. There's nothing. I don't run Mana Tithe, and everything taps
Okay.
for 3, so that card's pointless.
Okay, and then I will show the Simic Ascendancy, and pass and use the infinite mana, etc., etc., etc. So, and then I will go to my extra turn.
GG.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do nothing about it.
All right, so now we come to an incredibly complicated point scoring.
I done tried all of my counter spells.
All right,
So,
so
I had the life save and I had the 4 times commander.
yep, first 4 times commander. So first is 4 points. 4 times commander is 0.5. Life saves 0.5. Alt win con is 2.
Yeah.
So you have 7 points again. So you're gonna maybe take first place in the overall ranking.
Which doesn't mean anything because it's only for like the backup for getting the whatever the year-end tournament qualifier.
Yeah.
So
4x commander, life save 1. I think there's an argument for MVP, but we can vote for MVP at the end because I think it is. I think it is gonna matter.
Yeah, if it matters, like I mean I don't want it, but like
so Cyborn got second.
We all got second.
Cyborn got a life save.
Yep. And so did you.
I did not get a life save.
Oh, no, you had first blood.
And 4 times command.
Yeah. And I only got second place. So 4 times commander is a full point or half a point?
Half a point.
And then
so right now, if Cyborn gets MVP, we'd be tied in the overall rank.
Aren't we already tied?
No, I'm gonna be
going into this game.
Right, I'm gonna be half a point above you right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I am going to vote for not, I guess, for MVP.
Sorry, I had stepped away for just a second. Where are we at?
So right now, if Cyborn gets MVP, we would be tied in the monthly rankings.
Which isn't horrible. I think that we just both get second, right? Like I don't. What happens in a tie?
I don't.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
So.
Yeah. I'm actually no. I'm gonna just practice what I preach and not bring the scoring into this. I want to think about what actually was MVP.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the best valuable. I mean, I can't vote for myself, obviously, even though I'm a badass. But you know,
you are allowed to vote for yourself. By the way.
What?
Yeah, you are actually allowed to both nominate and vote for yourself.
I was told you cannot.
Oh, I was told directly you can't. But okay, if you can't, that's fine.
I don't know. I wasn't, as far as I was told. I mean, I don't even know where I remember that coming from.
For this instance, you can. How about that?
I just won't. Because why wouldn't everybody vote for themselves? I think it makes sense to not have everybody.
I think you're probably right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think of like defining moments in the game. That weren't lifesavers because lifesavers already get credited.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the Eldrazi conscription turn is a pretty wild turn. I'm just gonna think of everyone's best moment. Okay, so Josh's best moment was probably his forcing you to have multiple counter spells, just plowing through and rebuilding after a Cyclonic Rift to win in that turn. CTJ's is probably the gear up and go turn with honestly low key. The putting the hexproof on the conscription was a pretty crazy play that kind of went under the radar. TPG would either be the Cyclonic Rift, was already a lifesaver, or the just forbid chain. And then mine is probably, yeah. I don't think I have a particularly singular like turn or moment. I mean, I guess like.
Your whole board state.
I mean, the Felidar Sovereign into solitary confinement is a pretty sick thing, with Prowling Shepherd.
I just don't think that's MVP worthy. So I think it really comes down to whether we think. So it's either the hexproof on the conscription, the plow through counter spells, plow through Izawara, plow through counter spells, or the just having effectively 8 counter spells.
Forbid was the card I went and tutored for.
That's the correct card to tutor for there.
And I tutored for conscription. Chips.
I tutored for Narumea.
That makes sense.
When I kept 5 in the beginning, one of the 5 I kept was Pact.
That's hilarious.
I have a Pact and Negation in here. I actually have Pact, and I also have a didn't get to see it, but Isochron Scepter. So I just have yeah.
TPG, I'm gonna vote for you having effectively 6 counter spells in a row. I think that was a pretty value play because you set it up yourself.
I'll just add this. Like I agree. So I think TPG had the most kind of control over the game.
Yes.
Like I think people were generally like you controlled the pace of the game. You controlled like
Oh yeah, I guess it's not just most valuable play, it's player.
Yeah, so I mean like I think you definitely had the most you had the biggest impact on the game. I would say. I definitely was able to lay low and pick my spots because of all of what you were doing.
I'm gonna vote for you, Cyborn, for MV.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'll third it just so it's unanimous.
So you and I both have 4 points from this week.
Right.
Which will be awkward for them, unless, if somehow somebody passes both of us, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I don't think that can happen, but I guess I'll double check.
I mean,
so I think the next closest person would be, I think it's 12.5, so there's a full point behind me.
Right, so
we're going to 18.5, and they can get 6, and they'd be tied as well.
That would be really funny.
They could get 7 and take us both. What is I don't remember what Paratus is playing. Is he the Hinata deck?
I think he is the Hinata deck, yeah.
So he very easily could get... Well, they don't really get... Do they get alt win cons? Not really.
You know what? One of you
usually Hinata's just
one of you guys could fight over a sub.
Oh, yeah! Look, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want the sub to get the extra half point, you can do it.
Oh, shit, you're right. The subs.
That actually makes irrelevant. That's incredibly funny.
I don't ever sub, to be fair. I probably should. I need to unmute the league channel thing.
I think the tiebreaker after that is most MVPs, which I think you would have by getting this MVP.
Yeah, I think I've gotten it 3 out of 4 weeks.
Yeah.
People just love the deck.